The Mitsubishi 3000GT, also known in some markets as the GTO, is one of the most iconic sports cars to emerge from the 1990s, a decade rich with innovative and performance-driven vehicles. Developed by Mitsubishi Motors, the 3000GT was designed to rival the likes of the Toyota Supra, Nissan 300ZX, and Mazda RX-7, bringing to the table an aggressive blend of technology, performance, and futuristic styling that made it stand out in a fiercely competitive segment. Introduced in 1990, the Mitsubishi 3000GT was a grand touring coupe that aimed to blend high performance with a refined driving experience. It was sold under different badges around the world, most notably as the Dodge Stealth in North America through a collaboration with Chrysler. However, it was the Mitsubishi 3000GT VR4, the top-tier all-wheel drive, twin-turbocharged variant, that truly captured the imagination of car enthusiasts. The car was produced in 3 generations, with the final model rolling off the production line in 2001. Throughout its life, it remained a showcase of Mitsubishi's engineering capabilities. At the heart of the Mitsubishi 3000GT VR4 was its advanced 3.0-liter DOHC 24-valve V6 engine, designated the 6G72. In twin-turbocharged form, this engine produced up to 320 horsepower and 315 pound-feet of torque in later models. This powerplant was mated to either a 5-speed or 6-speed manual transmission depending on the model year. The powertrain was capable of propelling the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds, an impressive feat for the time. The engine utilized twin TD04 turbochargers and an intercooler setup that helped maintain consistent performance, while the cast iron block and aluminum heads provided durability and heat resistance. What truly set the 3000GT apart from its competitors were the advanced systems it incorporated. The VR4 variant featured a full-time all-wheel drive system that provided superb traction in all driving conditions, significantly enhancing both straight-line performance and cornering stability. Coupled with this was Mitsubishi's active aerodynamics system, a technology that adjusted the front air dam and rear spoiler automatically at high speeds to increase downforce and stability. This level of active aero was unprecedented in a production sports car at the time and remains rare even today. Another standout component was the electronically controlled suspension, ECS, which adjusted the damping force of the shock absorbers in real time based on road conditions and driving behavior. This allowed the car to offer both comfort and performance, adapting on the fly to changes in driving style. The 3000GT also featured 4-wheel steering, 4WS, in earlier models, where the rear wheels would slightly turn in conjunction with the front wheels at certain speeds to improve maneuverability and high-speed stability. Inside the cabin, the 3000GT was equally forward-thinking. The driver-focused interior featured a digital climate control system, power-adjustable leather seats, and optional premium audio systems including a CD changer and, later, an in-dash touchscreen interface in select markets. The gauge cluster was analog, but it was clearly laid out and sported a distinctive red backlight. Interior materials were high quality for the era, and the cockpit offered a snug, sporty feel without compromising comfort. A large rear hatch provided access to a surprisingly spacious cargo area, adding a level of practicality to its performance roots. From a design perspective, the 3000GT combined curvaceous body lines with aggressive detailing. Pop-up headlights on earlier models added to the futuristic feel, while flared wheel arches and integrated side skirts contributed to a wide, planted stance. The wide body look was functional as well as aesthetic, aiding in stability at high speeds. In the later years, the car received styling revisions including fixed projector-style headlights, updated bumpers, and new alloy wheel designs, helping it stay fresh against newer competition. Braking and handling were also prioritized in the 3000GT's design. Ventilated disc brakes were equipped at all 4 corners, and in the VR4, these were larger and more robust to handle the increased performance. ABS was standard in most models, adding an extra layer of safety. The double wishbone suspension setup in both the front and rear ensured the car could hold its own on twisty roads, while the all-wheel drive system provided confident cornering under throttle. Later in its life, the 3000GT saw incremental improvements rather than sweeping changes. The addition of a 6-speed manual transmission in 1994 allowed for smoother acceleration and better fuel economy. Mitsubishi also fine-tuned the suspension and drivetrain systems over the years to enhance reliability and performance. A retractable hardtop version called the 3000GT Spider was introduced in 1995, featuring a fully automatic folding roof, one of the first of its kind on a production sports car. Despite its groundbreaking features and strong performance credentials, the 3000GT was a heavy car compared to its peers. Weighing over 3,700 pounds in VR4 trim, its weight often became a point of criticism. Still, for many enthusiasts, the trade-off was worth it given the car's incredible technology suite, comfort, and grip in all conditions. The complexity of its systems also made it expensive to maintain, and as a result, clean, well-maintained examples have become increasingly rare in the used market. Today, the Mitsubishi 3000GT is revered as a tech-laden marvel that was ahead of its time. It remains one of the most ambitious Japanese sports cars ever produced, combining raw power, cutting-edge innovation, and everyday drivability. For collectors and enthusiasts, it represents the best of what the 1990s had to offer, a bold expression of performance and engineering that deserves recognition among the era's greatest automotive achievements. Whether on the street, on the track, or simply admired in a garage, the 3000GT continues to capture imaginations and stir the passion of car lovers around the world.